The U.S. state of Texas and Mexico share more than 2,000 kilometers of common border and are connected by international bridges and roads. Their economies depend on a strong trading relationship, Senator John Cornyn of Texas said Monday in Washington.
It's important to remember that any actions that we take to secure our southern border must also keep in mind the important role that Mexico plays in the economy of the United States.
Cornyn said the migration problem is a result of faulty U.S. asylum laws and that the issue needs to be addressed as soon as possible. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said the Trump administration exacerbated the crisis on the U.S. southern border by cutting aid to Central American countries.
It's a completely self-inflicted wound to our national security that makes the problems the president complains about worse, not better.
Meanwhile, a high delegation from Mexico made its case against Trump's tariffs at a press conference in Washington.
Mexico has been working to address the increase of migration, offering the option to apply for refugee status, adapting the legal framework to offer regional work permits for those who choose to stay, or those who seek to work in the southern Mexican states, and also boosting migration control along the southern Mexican border.
Mexican Foreign Minister Marcelo Ebrard argued that without those actions, there would be 250,000 more migrants at the U.S. border this year. He said imposing tariffs on Mexican goods and canceling aid programs for Central America would not reduce migration flows, but increase them. Mexico's agriculture minister explained the impact of the tariffs for both sides of the border.
If this tariff is imposed, the impact it would have on agriculture would be around $1.4 billion. This is approximately $3.8 million daily, which would impact both sides of the border, particularly the consumer.
Mexican officials said the United States and Mexico have to hold talks with countries whose people are fleeing, notably El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras, with the goal of reducing the main causes of migration: crime, poverty, and violence. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.